It's not working. All right. Here. All right. Really want to listen to, good morning. Really want to listen to Jezebel. Where's Jezebel? Why don't you guys listen to Jezebel? She does this amazing. I love Jezebel. Where's Jezebel? Jezebel. What the hell is her name? Jezebel Vibes, isn't it?
And in Discord, he wrote a manifesto citing the Great Replacement Conspiracy and praised Christchurch shooter.
Let me listen to this guy here.
But this would be a defining moment in our country. As I walked through the store surrounded by normal people doing normal things, I felt a deep existential discomfort and panic. I was pushing the cart down the sewer available. But these memes tend to be posted on more politically incorrect anonymous message boards and gamer chat apps, she told Time. The ambiguity is the point, she added. What memes say about people can be complicated, but they can illustrate what someone finds to be funny or signal their affiliation.
You have to listen. It's so important. There's a podcaster called Jezebel Vibes. She's in deep Tennessee red. Just like the motherfuckers that come into my channel, right, and try to dox me. They're a bunch of fucking dumb fucks, you know? Dude, I'm an old school gamer, dude. Like all this doxing and young shit and trolling and all this shit, dude. You know, we used to do it to each other all the time. Well, we didn't dox. I mean, that's the loser, right? Doxing people is what the fucking losers do, right? The losers dox. You know, oh, I'm gonna call the embassy on you. Oh, I'm gonna call the Japanese government on you, bullshit, dude. They're a bunch of fucking losers, right? Losers. This girl, however, was fucking dogs. Young girl, Jezebel Vibes. Her latest video you have to listen to because she lays it out. She goes from shooter to shooter to shooter, outlining, and she did a deep dive, okay? Jezebel Vibes. You have to listen to this guy. So I'm gonna play it as I get breakfast ready until my wife tells me to shut it off. You know, because, well, it's early morning here in Japan. I just woke up at 7 a.m. I was listening to a podcast last night, and you guys have to listen to Jezebel Vibes. You got to
certain
listen to
online subcultures.
Listen.
In the set of engravings, he referenced
Here
some
she
more
is.
ambiguous symbols and a clearly homophobic joke. The ambiguity is a crucial element of memes because not everyone is in on the reference or knows its origins, she added. I'm going to spend some time telling you my own story, how I got pulled into this dark web of edgy humor, gaming culture, child exploitation, and political radicalization. And it's kind of a wild ride, so stay tuned. But before I do, it's important to understand that what happened to me is part of a larger pattern. These aren't isolated incidents. Around the country and around the world, we've seen young men radicalized online, immersed in memes and anonymous chat.
Mama, so I won't listen to it.
Devastating violence. And the politics of it all aren't as black and white as the general population wants to think. In January of 2025, in Nashville, Tennessee, 17-year-old Solomon Henderson killed one classmate at Antioch High before taking his own life. In his own writings, he praised the Christchurch shooter, who was motivated by far-right ideologies and was active in online white supremacist spaces. Investigators later found that he followed Natalie Samantha Rupnow, another young extremist. Natalie Rupnow killed and injured 6 before committing suicide. On Telegram, she had been invited into chats with extremists, including the perpetrator of a mass stabbing in Turkey who praised accelerationism and white supremacist terrorists. Just last month in Minneapolis, Robin Westman, who was 23, killed 2 children and injured 21 at a Catholic school. Their now deleted YouTube videos expressed violent, anti-Semitic, racist, anti-Hispanic, and anti-Catholic beliefs. Experts say the case shows how mixed ideologies can fuse into violence. In May of 2022 in Buffalo, an 18-year-old murdered 10 black shoppers. Radicalized on 4chan and Discord, he wrote a manifesto citing the Great Replacement Conspiracy and praised Christchurch shooter. In August of 2023 in Jacksonville, Florida, 21-year-old Ryan Palmeter killed 3 at a Dollar General. Active on 4chan, 8chan, and Soyjack Party, his gun was covered in a swastika and racial slurs. He referenced far-right memes. In May of 2023 in Allen, Texas, Mauricio Garcia killed 8 people at an outlet mall. His online post showed that he self-radicalized into neo-Nazi, white supremacist, and incel ideologies. In El Paso, Texas, in August of 2019, a shooter killed 23 at a Walmart. He posted a manifesto to 8chan echoing the Great Replacement and citing Christchurch as an inspiration. At a synagogue in California in 2019, John Ernest killed 1 and injured 3. He expressed white supremacist beliefs, admired the Christchurch shooter, and promoted the white genocide myth. In June of 2015 in Charleston, Dylan Roof murdered 9 parishioners in a church. Self-radicalized online, he spent hours isolated in gaming and published a racist manifesto. Later, shooters from Buffalo to Christchurch cited him as an inspiration. In July of last year in Butler, Pennsylvania, Thomas Matthew Crooks attempted to assassinate Donald Trump, killing 1 bystander. FBI uncovered an account with hundreds of anti-Semitic, anti-immigration posts promoting political violence. And this is just to name a few. According to an analysis by the Institute for Economics and Peace, there was a 320% increase of far-right terror incidents between 2014 and 2018. Studies have also proven that radicalized alt-right male, native-born attacks outnumber attacks by both documented and undocumented immigrants combined. According to a report published by the Center for Strategic and International Studies, as of 2020, right-wing terrorism accounted for the majority of terrorist attacks and plots in the United States. In October 2020, the U.S. Department of Homeland Security reported that white supremacists pose the top domestic terrorism threat, which FBI Director Christopher Wray confirmed in March 2021, noting that the Bureau had elevated the threat to the same level as the threat which was posed by ISIS. Of course, we cannot forget that on January 6th, 2021, a mob of rioters supporting President Trump's attempt to overturn the 2020 United States presidential election stormed the U.S. Capitol during speeches made by Trump and his allies at a rally. A February 2021 poll found that 58% of Republicans believe the Capitol riot was, quote, mostly an Antifa-inspired attack that only involved a few Trump supporters. That day showed what happens when the online pipelines of conspiracy, trolling, and extremist memes spill out into the streets. It wasn't just politics, it was a culmination of years of radicalization in the very online spaces we've been talking about. If you only listen to Fox News, right-wing media, members of the GOP, and Donald Trump himself, you would likely scoff at the idea of the dangers and prevalence of right-wing and alt-right extremism and believe that what threatens Americans and their safety most is left-wing extremism. But there is overwhelming evidence and confirmation from investigative groups, both independent and within our federal government, that gives a completely different story. And I really hope that if there are any curious right-wingers watching this right now, you'll ask yourself why the current administration is ignoring facts in favor of feeding you false propaganda. I've seen firsthand how these online spaces operate and how quickly they turn from just memes into something much darker. This is where my own story connects. Quick note, I'll show screenshots, but I'm concealing names and using code names. These groups seek attention. The one that targeted me was a small splinter of a larger, more dangerous network. It now appears mostly defunct, and many involved were minors. I'll share patterns so parents know what to watch for, but I won't identify specific users. That's for safety and because ambiguity denies them the clout that they crave. On December 6th, 2024, in the car heading home from an outing with my husband, I start getting a sudden burst of comments. 3 or 4 accounts with similar cartoon avatars accusing me of being anti-Islam, demanding an apology for things that I've said. I've never covered Islam on my channel. I can't even remember ever mentioning Islam. But for those who are new here, this channel has been a space for people who are deconstructing from their Christian ideologies, specifically right-wing conservative Christian ideologies. Minutes later, more accounts flood in. I look over at my husband from the passenger seat saying, "Babe, I think something really weird is happening." I've had my fair share of experience with trolls, and I assume that's all it is, so I block the accounts and I just keep scrolling while we continue driving home.
All right. Take the trash out. All right. So, I don't know if you noticed, but, violence comes from the right. It's well documented, right? Right MAGA has become nothing more than an alt-right group. And now you have...
Hello, what's the garbage?
And now you have, there's no garbage in there, Mama.
Small gas box.
I gotta collect the garbage.
And those bags.
With bag.
Paper bag.
Huh?
Paper bag.
Just paper bag. Purple?
Brown paper bag is the suffer.
Where? Oh, it's right here. Fire. All right, look, liquid state, fascists. We're outside. How's the screen now? All right, doing that. Look at the fascists coming in here. The same fascists. You have to understand that it is the violence comes from the right. Stephen Miller right now is calling for the end of the Democratic Party. Is calling. They're literally going to start assaulting organizations where all the deep money, all the bullshit money comes from the right. Okay, look at Elon Musk doing his Nazi salute. Look at all these hateful groups. You know, Elon was just on a broadcast calling for violence in Europe. I mean, this shit. Look at Marty, another fascist liar, right? It's all there in the data. And that's what I'm saying. Jezebel is such an important. You got to listen to Jezebel Vibes' latest video, okay? You have to listen to that because she goes through all of that. She very clearly shows the violence of the right. You know, on that. All right, look, another one. Look at them going up incensed. Look at these Nazis going incensed. You know? They're fucking, and Stephen Miller, listen to what Stephen Miller, they're calling for ending, right, the Democratic Party. This is the fast play. This is the last play. They're doing it. This is the last play of fascism, of Nazis. This is what the Nazis did. The Nazis got rid of all competing political parties. You know? That's what they did. And the MAGA party is calling for the same fucking thing. The end of politics. They're calling for the end of politics in America. These fascists. It's insane. Look at them going crazy. They know it's true. They're coming in here trying to, silence the fact. Go listen to what they are saying now. They're using Charlie Kirk's, this piece of shit. Charlie Kirk was a piece of shit. He really was. He was a fucking Nazi, a Nazi youth organizer. That's what he was. He called for the murder of an American president. This guy was not centrist, was not a good guy. This guy was fucking bad news, dude. This Charlie Kirk dude was bad news. Anyone who calls for the murder of an American president is fucking bad news. Bad fucking news. And hello. And that's what Charlie Kirk called for. The murder of a fucking American president. How could you support that? You know, how can you support someone who calls for the murder of an American president? Yeah. How can you call that? You know, imagine me calling for the murder of Donald Trump. Notice how incensed. You know, Trump's a pedo. Trump hung out with a pedo. Trump needs to be arrested. You know what? He needs to be executed for crimes against America. Imagine a left doing that. How incensed and how crazy. See, the left never calls for the murder of another politician. That's something the right does. They're fucking unhinged. They're fucking unhinged. They worship a guy who called for the murder and execution of American presidents. You know, it's fucking insane. What's up, Rose? How you doing? Right? I'm there. Fucking insane. And now you guys are romanticizing about this shit. You guys are thinking, oh, Charlie Kirk. Oh, what a wonderful man, Charlie Kirk. The motherfucker called for the execution of an American president, right? That's the right for you. The right, the MAGA movement, are an extremist organization, and they've hijacked the White House. And now they're doing the final move. The final move is happening right now. Wake the fuck up. If you're not getting out and protesting, and by the way, this is paid for by Soros. I got to put the ad out. My show is paid for by Soros. I'm one of those Soros paid guys. He pays me millions of dollars to do this, right? All right? Show brought to you by George Soros. This show is brought to you by George Soros. I got to put that out as a disclaimer, right? This is... Oh my God. Hold on. Let me shave. I got to shave. We go for a walk and shave. Walk and shave. You fucking Nazis. MAGA fucking Nazis. MAGA are fucking Nazis. Here you go. You know you guys want to see me shave. Look. Here's my thing here. You're all fucking Nazis. American Nazis. The American Nazi Party are fucking on there. Calling for violence against the left. You know, one of your own killing Charlie Kirk. One of your own. Raised fucking Republican, right? Zero good point. Well, of course not, because you're a Nazi. Of course Nazis aren't gonna like my points. What? Charlie calling for the murder of fucking Biden, that's not a good point? That's not a good point, you know? Calling for, you know, Fox News, calling for the murder of the homeless people, that's not a good point. You guys have gone full screen fucking Nazi. The MAGA Nazi Party. But listen, when I say Nazis, I gotta be very clear. When I say Nazis, I don't mean the 1939 Nazis, no. You bitches are 1933 Nazis. You're just wannabe Nazis, you know, on there. You just wanna be Nazis. You just wanna be Nazis. You know? You get your shave on yet today? You get your shave? You shave your head? Get your shave on. Get your buzz on, guys. We fucking live in Nazi America. You gotta look. You gotta get your Nazi on, dude. You gotta look your Nazi. You're a skinhead. You get a classic skinhead. All right, get your Nazi on. You guys are Nazis. Look at that. Yeah, that's right, Light. That shit. Well, let's see who's timing out people. Look at that. Fucking Nazis. Look at the Nazis. Look at them going unhinged in here. I'm calling out for what they are. They know they are. They know they're fucking Nazis, dude. Like all the recent killers are all Nazis. There you go. How's that? Is that good? Is that good? Is that good? Oh, there's some hair back there. Look, I missed some hair. better for you? Fucking Nazis. All right. Super weird. Yeah, you're super weird. Stop creeping on me. That's... we're pointing out the Nazis there, Giggles, Soda. We're pointing out the Nazis. It's the Nazi. So what I do is we whack a Nazi. We whack the Nazis. How's this? Gotta go cook breakfast for the kids now. All right, let's go back inside. I gotta make breakfast. Welcome to the show. I'm Undow Dude. Thanks for the likes. Thanks for the follows. All right. Absolutely. So, you better be glad you're white, dude. Dude, if you ain't white in America, you're fucking SOL. You are SOL. All right, making chicken sandwiches for breakfast.
ここで吐くなよ。
大丈夫、大丈夫, dude. Oh, I forgot to throw away that shit. Oh. I forgot. You got yelling at me. Someone's yelling at me. And now Tommy's gonna spit in there and I'm gonna have a big goober in here. On there. Move your feet. Why did I put it in the Tommy? Why? Why do you think I do it like this? I just smell. That's right. And putting it in the bag, what does it do? So that's smell. That's right. All right. Tommy, can you sign these? Can you sign all of these?
All of it?
Yeah. That way I don't have to sign them later. Here.
I don't have to.
What do you mean? Well, I need a trash bag now.
Ask the Mikey then.
Mikey!
What are you doing?
Here, the things are here.
All you want is one for now, right?
Yeah, just one now and then the rest later. Oh, shit. Guys ate all the... See, I did 5 scoops yesterday, ate all the rice. It's gone. I didn't make rice last night. I thought there was rice left over. No, out. If you eat the last rice, please take out the rice bowl and put it in here. So I know to make rice.
Well, you're not going to check.
Because I don't check. I just figure. I didn't
Why
check.
you just figure it out?
No, just like if you want me to make this morning. So you're going to have my breakfast. I thought 5 scoops would be enough, but you guys ate, see, 5 scoops.
That's why I told you.
Yeah.
When rice...
Yeah, when the rice...
Taste, okay?
When the rice is...
We love that the taste is...
When the rice bowl is empty, put it in the sink. Just do me one thing so I know to make rice at night. I don't move it with my stupid rice. I don't, 5 scoops of rice is ridiculous. You're eating 5 scoops of rice. I didn't even have any rice. All 5 scoops of rice.
Rice in a cooker. How many scoops did you usually?
4, 5.
Yeah, 4.
4 or 5.
Even the 4 scoops, they're left over, right? And now you scoop the 5 and all gone. What do you think? Why?
8-man rice cooker. This is you want to see. Here's an $800 rice cooker. This is an $800 rice cooker.
You scoop the rice.
All right, $800 rice cooker right there. That's $800. That's an $800 rice cooker.
No.
That's a fucking rice cooker right there. Imagine paying $800 for a rice cooker, right? I went fucking rice cooker shopping with my wife, and no, all the others would. She had to have the fucking $800 rice cooker. They didn't see me
You
coming.
scoop that in the left, right?
No,
No, you.
I didn't.
Why not?
No, I didn't.
Because you always.
No, I didn't. I last night, right? There was rice left when I scooped it.
Great. Like first.
Mikey must have eaten because Mikey
no,
didn't.
Mikey ate it in your toast
Huh?
with me.
Yeah, but there was rice left over. Maybe I didn't
Sure.
take out the rice. Maybe I'm responsible. Maybe I didn't take out the rice cooker. Man, I didn't take out the rice. Is that what you're saying? Maybe I did. I have Alzheimer's. You have to remember, your dad has Alzheimer's, so you have to assume he doesn't remember everything. You have to think I'm an old man now, Gigi, and you have to put it in the sink for the old man. You have to check. You have to check.
You don't remember.
I don't. I don't remember. I have Alzheimer's.
You had
I have
rice.
Alzheimer's. I have Alzheimer's. I don't remember.
I want to eat this.
I'm gonna make this for lunch. Making those for lunch. Or you want these for breakfast and lunch? I mean, did you like those at lunch the other day? I made.
Yeah.
I'm making micro hamburgers. I actually have.
But the chicken one is more than good.
What?
Yeah, yeah, strong taste chicken one.
What strong taste chicken?
Yeah,
No,
that.
I'm making hamburgers.
Yeah. Hamburger is fine, but sandwich more with it.
The chicken sandwich wasn't any good.
The
So
chicken
how's
tastes
your
great.
Bitcoin now?
Huh?
How's your Bitcoin now?
My Bitcoin is doing okay. Why? Nanda, what are you talking about Bitcoin for?
Why I didn't buy Bitcoin before 10 years ago?
I told you all the time buy Bitcoin.
More strong.
I told you all the time buy Bitcoin. I've been telling people to buy Bitcoin for more than 10 years. For 10 years I've been telling people to get Bitcoin. Bitcoin's still good buy, Mama. Did you sell your Bitcoin? You still have it?
I have nothing.
I thought you had Bitcoin.
No.
Nanda?
Dogecoin. I want to buy.
Oh, Doge? You want to buy Dogecoin?
Yeah.
Nanda?
You recommend to me?
Not anymore. That was before that was early on. Not anymore. The market's about to have a massive dump. The market's about to go down very big.
And did you get the gold?
No, I don't get gold. Fuck gold.
Gold.
Gold?
Yeah.
No, I don't deal with gold.
Why?
Just do your thing, dude. I'm busy now. I'm busy now. It's El Paso. Jose, how's it going, Jose? Yeah, I'm cashing out. I'm going everything into dollars.
Now the new month, you're going to put the 10 months.
What?
New month.
My wife's always asking for fucking money, dude. It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
1,
Every month, just
2,
10 months.
3, 4, 5. Here's 5 more. That rice cooker? How about the rice cooker? How much are you paying towards that rice cooker? How much?
Who?
You. I paid
No.
mine. Why not?
Because I
Why not?
needed your rice.
What?
Well, probably.
What do you mean buy? You don't buy the
Well, I
rice.
would buy probably 6 bags.
You didn't buy any rice for the family. That's a Tommy. That's a gift for Tommy.
No.
That's Mikey and Tommy gift right there.
That was weird.
No,
Rice.
unbelievable.
You know that?
Unbelievable. You know. God damn it. Nazis. American Nazi Party. Hey. What's up, guys? Welcome, Smoke. How do you do the fast rice then? Here. What time is it? No, we don't have time. 90. What's you looking for now? Nande? What's for what? For what?
Enter the coverage.
How much?
Test money.
Test money, how much?
Biggest test.
18,000.
Ichiman. Huh?
18000 yen.
You fail.
Just to take a test. Just to take a test. It's SATs.
Have you ever tested for university?
Of course.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. SATs, ACTs. That's what they are.
And after graduate, before the graduate.
Why did you unplug my thing, Mama? Why did you unplug this? Did you unplug? Why is it unplugged? Why is it not charging?
No.
Just charging. All right. Need to get the ham on there. Making breakfast. Bunch of Nazi pussies crying. I know. I'm making this is egg muffin sandwiches, right? Right, egg sandwiches. One of the eggs broke. Sucks. That's what I'm making. So you got to put the ham on. This is Japanese bacon. And then a little cheese. This is Japanese cheese. This is what you get cheese. All right. Then you Yeah, America is in a tight, guys. We're in the last stage of fucking fascism, guys. This is the last stage. The last stage of fascism is, or you know, because they're dumb fuck Nazis. The Nazis, the Nazis did is they outlawed all other political parties, and that's what they're doing right now. They're in the process of about to outlaw. They're going to attack. They're going to falsely claim that you know, all these organizations that fund democratic organizations are dark, or dark money, or evil, or funding fascism. You know, this is it, guys. America's about to get fucking real. I've been saying this for over a year, right? The whole channel's been about USA X Brexit. USA Brexit is the exit from democracy, right? The U.S. exit from democracy. That's what USA Brexit is. Just as Brexit was the exit from on it. Now they silence everyone, Jet. Yep. You know, Charlie Kirk. I've been talking about this for months and months and months, that a gray swan event. A gray swan event is basically, we know some shit's gonna happen, and here it is. Some dumb fuck, and I don't think it was conspiracy, you know, just this is what Trump's been waiting for. This is what they've been waiting for, and now they're actively, you know, weaponizing it. Actively weaponizing Charlie Kirk's unfortunate death. The guy was a piece of shit, dude. The guy was a Nazi. He called for the assassination of a president. He calls for the imprisonment of homeless people who are sick. He called for, attacks, right? He said violent, hate speech is free speech. And here you guys bitching about fucking just people calling out Charlie as hate speech. You guys are it's like all orchestrated. Like this whole thing with all these groups, right? All these groups now doxing individuals. It's all planned. It's all planned. It's all orchestrated. It's all this fascist Nazi organization now going after political. They've got their Gestapo. ICE is their Gestapo. They have $170 billion. You have no idea how much money. That's insane money. That's just insane money, dude. To build a deep state. A deep state that's going to go after your First Amendment rights, right? A deep state, right? Vibes is up. What vibes? Mila, no, dude. I got a wife bitching at me. I got 2 kids. All right, breakfast is ready. Now I gotta. Where's that roller? Did you take that roller again, Mama? Where's that roller? To roll out my meat. I gotta roll my meat. I'm making a micro burgers. I don't know how am I gonna do this. How am I gonna fucking do this? I'm gonna put my gloves on. There you go, cooking show.
Wow.
Nani?
Do you going to picnic somewhere? Picnic, right? Huh? With the
Yeah.
with
Yeah, with the paper.
is it okay?
Yeah, I'm just heating it up. I'm not cooking it, just heating it up. I got a low heat.
What's my breakfast?
Right there, it's your breakfast.
This?
Yeah, that's your breakfast.
Not the egg bread?
No, not the egg bread. That's for your lunch.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah. I get two muffins.
No, one is Mikey's, one is yours. Plain little taste. Yeah. Here. That's my. I have rice here that's supposed to go. You could have got super cooked. I don't know how to do fast cooking. Damn it. There you go, micro. You heard of castle. There you go. Castles. What goes on top? What goes on top of this thing? The double or the big one, or which one? This one? This one? That goes here? All right, someone's lunch is ready. I don't know where the thing is for it. Hi, where's the thing? Where's your band? This is Tommy, this is yours. I thought you were leaving early, Mama. What are you still here for? We're really late. Don't let the door hit you in your butt. No. You don't need chopsticks. Michael, this is yours. I don't want this. Can you fix the rice cooker, someone? I don't know. Try to do 6 a.m. It's past 6 a.m.
What do you want to make?
I just want to make rice. You can make it for, let's see, what time you get? 5 p.m.? You want fresh rice? You tell me when you want to make rice when you come home. When you want to have nice fresh rice.
Like 6.
6 p.m.? You see, if you're a Nazi, you don't believe in debate. If you're a Nazi, you're just name calling without facts. Mono. All right, guys, ready to go again? Hey, you guys, ready to go again? Let's get another stream going. You guys ready for a second round of Nazi bashing? How was that? How was the Nazi bashing this morning? What do you mean talk about not living in reality? The crazies are gone. You guys ready to go again? I know. I saw only Alias. I saw you fucking like going medieval, dude. Alias was going medieval, dude. You were going medieval. All I saw was fucking smash, smash, smash. All right, let's go again. All right, let's prime the. Let's see if my thing's on here. What I think about what happened to Charlie Kirk, I think was horrible. No one should be fucking assassinated. No one on the left thinks you should be killing people. No one on the left thinks Trump should be executed for the crimes against America. Charlie Kirk thought Biden should be executed, right? That shit is ultra right. There is no fucking, sugarcoating that shit, dude. If someone comes out and says hate speech is okay, hate speech is okay. Hate speech is not okay. What we do on this channel, we point out the fucking facts, right? Charlie Kirk said Biden should be executed. Yes or no? Anyone want to fucking debate that? Charlie Kirk said Biden should be fucking executed. Has anyone said on the left, right, that has a following like fucking Charlie Kirk, said Trump is a fucking pedo, which he is. He was best friends with a famous pedo, which he was. He probably killed Charlie. Probably so. Happened on his watch. We can blame it on him. All right? The guy is systematically taking away our democracy. He's taken away our due process. He's taken away. He's systematically assaulting without due process, whisking away people, in effect killing them. He's killing people. He's doing soft killing, right? Has anyone called for his fucking execution? Has anyone on the fucking left called for his execution? No. That's the difference. We don't believe in calling for the execution and the lethal injection of fucking homeless people. That's on MAGA. MAGA on Fox News are completely insane now. They're actually calling for the killing of vets who have PTSD, who are homeless, not by choice, but by a system that props up billionaires. This shit is insane. Shit would be insane. Really live you are, dude. The thing is, it happened to you. Look at you. It happened. It fucking happened to you, dude. What a joke. It fucking happened to him. Yes, some people would actually have called for, he tried to get PM to label me a terrorist. What? I don't understand what you're saying. Yeah, some people actually have called for that and then tried to get my PM, Prime Minister, to label me a terrorist. Are you, well, are you your Prime Minister? So I guess you, Wednesday, I guess you are British Prime Minister? Yeah, I'm in Japan. Christ. I'm in Japan. Any other questions? Fucking Trump, I mean, listen to what's calling on Fox News. Fucking the Nazi Miller is calling for the dismantling, for labeling the Democratic Party as a fucking terrorist organization. Look at all the birds. That's fucking insane. That is Hitler shit. It's amazing. Amazing fucking Japan. Been here 21 years. It's amazing. I'll get your passport, get here, get yourself. There's never been a better time to move to Japan than right now. It's 1933 Nazi Germany, guys. Listen, get your passport. Listen, get your passport. Shit it's only it's not even the first fucking year, and Trump is already is doing all the fucking shit for it. I speak enough to to say you're pretty, to order food, beer. I speak enough Japanese to get by. Right? You have AI now. You don't need to speak Japanese. You have AI. You don't need to speak Japanese. You can do everything you need to do with ChatGPT. You can say, "Hey, be my translator. Say this in Japanese. Translate what you hear into English." Boom. Language has never been a better time. There's 9 million empty homes in Japan. 9 million empty homes. Talk about getting, I mean, I show people all the time the free house I got. I bought some land. Konnichiwa. It's Ohio gozaimasu. It's morning time, so we say Ohio, like the state Ohio. Not konnichiwa. Konnichiwa is afternoon. Baby boomer generation has ruined everything. They sure have, Julian. They're fucking, and they've been radicalized. Basically, the internet and the gaming and all this shit, they're all a bunch of fucking trolls. If you've done any sort of gaming, right? If you've done any sort of gaming, the fucking gaming, it's really, do you notice that, Tommy? You game a lot. Is there a lot of people when you game, like talking shit and stuff in Japan? What is it like in Japan? Sometimes it's a really big problem in America, like talking bad about certain kinds of people, like attacking the Chinese or attacking foreigners, or do you notice that? Huh? Yeah, it's really bad. The shooter that just killed someone was in that group. Most shooters that are killing are being taught that government is bad and this, and they should kill people. It's really ridiculous. It's really bad in America. My son's a gamer. I used to be a gamer. I don't game, but the shit talking is just insane. In Discord and other things on that, fucking insane. The woke fake Power Rangers? What do you mean the woke fake Power Rangers? It's not the woke. It's not the woke. If they were woke, they wouldn't be fake Power Rangers, dude. They're unwoke. They're manipulated by algorithms, right? I've been talking about this for months, Ohio, Undaudusama. You play Zelda? Yeah, I don't know if they're, but if the problem is like the Discord community, right? The Discord is it's just toxic. We used to call it, shit was toxic. The whole gaming genre is toxic. But here's what's crazy. Here's what's gonna happen. This is what, let me predict. I've been right, guys. You've been watching my channel. I've been right. Okay, your weed is gonna go bye-bye, right? Your weed is gonna go bye-bye. Right? Number one, for all you right-wing MAGA people, your weed is going bye-bye. It's in the fucking Project 2025. Weed is still federal, it's illegal. They're going to, once they crack down and they have full control of America, all right, they're going to take care of weed. Right? Number two, they're going to take away your guns. They're not going to want 300 million fucking guns in America. They're going to take away your guns. So first, they're going to take away your weed. They're going to take away your guns. You have a deep state already being built. There's 100,000 applicants, right? Just fucking fascists. They're indoctrinating. There's 100,000 applicants to join what amounts to the Gestapo. This is a police state. This is an organization that is operating outside the rule of law. And there's something called the dual state. So this is also Nazi Germany. In Nazi Germany, there was one legal thing that applied to one group, and then they had the perceived, like, oh, we still have courts. We don't have courts. Courts are fucking gone, right? The Supreme Court is gone, right? We don't have anyone who supports the Constitution. These Supreme Court justices were injected for the very reason, and I think they're compromised, right? I think there is probably kiddie porn on these justices when they've been on those yachts. I think there's videos that they're just like what Epstein was doing is still happening. Epstein controlled people by basically creating the environment that he's a really liked person. He suckered people in, and then he got kiddie porn on them. You know, they're like, there, you know, like he did it to fucking Bill Gates. And then he's like, Bill Gates, you got to show up. You got to come to the island. We need you at the island. What are you going to do? I got a beautiful girl waiting for you. Oh, don't worry about it. We're all in family. So he used his sickness to pervert others, right? You have to understand, this was Epstein. It was all about compromat. That's how he made his billions, right? That's how he made his billions. Insider information, probably, and other things on companies on it. When did he do that, Draco? When did you think people who are anti-fascists are now a terrorist group? There's no organization, Antifa. We're individuals who speak up against the, we're for the Constitution. Yeah, it's really scary. I told you guys, it's 1933. Shit's gonna get worse. You have to get your passport. Come here, come to Japan, fucking put your house on the... Listen, the market's gonna fucking crash, and they don't care. They don't care crashing the market. They don't care. The fact that they're going to... They're saying that all these rallies now, and you notice they're saying that all these rallies were organized by Soros, was organized by organizations. It's not individuals who don't like what's going on. It's insane. It's fucking insane. Right? Yeah, Kimmel being canceled, Trump called that. This is part of the fascist playbook. You know, the thing is, what you have to realize, someone said it, if you gotta listen, what they're doing right now is buying media organizations. When an organization wants the merger to make more money for their shareholders, they're putting in fascists, controllers, comptrollers within that organization. They did that with ABC. When ABC merged, part of the merger agreement, they had to put someone in from the administration into their the thing. What they're doing is what Erdogan did. What they're doing is what Turkey did. It's classic fascism. They're using their money, their billions now, to buy the organizations in order to shut. You're gonna see people fired. You're gonna see Chris gone. You're gonna see all this shit gone, dude. It's at the end stage. They're at the end stage of we're at the end stage of fascist takeover, guys. We're at the end stage. I thought we were at the middle. We're not. I was wrong. Look, it took him 1 year. 1 fucking year in order to kill democracy in America. Only one fucking year. Right? On there. Yeah. Yeah, America, I mean, yeah, America is a fascist state now. It's a fascist state, and shit's gonna get worse and worse and worse. They're going to, and they're using the Gray Swan event, the false flag, this dumb fuck. They motivated some dumb fuck to kill Charlie. All right, have a good day. Who's that guy? Is he your PE teacher, Mikey? Who's that guy? Huh? Huh? He looks like a PE teacher. He looks like one. Look, didn't I call that? Isn't that good? All PE teachers all look the same. Love you. Have a good day. I'm fucking PE teachers. PE teachers in Japan look like fucking PE teachers in America. Isn't that crazy? I was like, he looks like a PE teacher. And he was. I said, is that your PE teacher? My son was like, yep. Dude, the guy looked like a fucking asshole. Was your PE teacher asshole? Let's go check the fucking, see if my room, yeah, it's sad. All right, let's do another, here, I'm gonna pull off the road here. All right, you guys ready to whack? Get another, the guys get another, this guy, I'm gonna end the stream. We're gonna start another stream. Whack some more Nazis. You ready to whack a Nazi? You guys ready to whack some more Nazis? Alright, we're gonna whack some more Nazis. Ending the stream here.